Hey guys, welcome back to Jarvis Technology Solutions. So it is the last night of 2020, and we're going to be pushing forward into 2021 tomorrow morning, which is technically midnight tonight. Anywho, so what I'm going to talk about a little bit this time is nothing technical. Maybe some accomplishments, but nothing actually technical. And for the guys that watch my videos, you know that I do technical videos, and I don't do a bunch of fluff. I stick to the point. I do the configuration, show you how to do it, and that's what people enjoy, and that's what I enjoy. You listen to some of these guys talk for 10 minutes before they do the first command. Just picking on people out there to do that is fun. So anyway, what has happened this year? COVID-19. Everybody knows COVID-19 has been rampant through the whole world. It's caused so many changes in our daily lives. Kids are not going to school up until recently, unless, depending on where you live. People were working from home, having these VPNs. The ISPs were never, ready for this, and so they had to catch up more or less. Cisco, to my knowledge, with the AnyConnect VPN setup, I think it was on a per license basis or something like that, and so they had to basically make a change to that so that everybody could start working from home. So many changes happened. A lot of things happened. I spent some time in cyber school for 2020, and during that time, the military was very, very, what's the right word for it? They were trying to keep it under control, over at Fort Gordon, Georgia. And with that being said, you had to wear masks everywhere. You couldn't sit down in the defect or whatever. I haven't been there for a little while now, but I don't know. So I don't know what's changed. But yeah, so it was a rough time, but we did get the schooling done, so that was the good news. And then, as you know, I put a video out a couple days ago about passing Pentest Plus, and that was cyber school helped out with that a lot. I didn't know a lot, and then I learned a lot, and then I passed it, so I was happy about that. Just keep in mind that 2020, it happened. And I'll say this from a personal point of view. I'm the guy that I don't look at the past, I look at the future. There's been so much change and so much loss and or gain, depending on how you look at it, out in the world. And you have to look at it from a positive point of view. And I say that very, very lightly, considering there have been plenty of people that have not made it through this year, whether be loss of life or what have you. But people that are still doing their thing, look at the positive side of it. You're still breathing, you're still able to do things, and then you have to learn to adapt and overcome. We lost a couple people from a couple different groups that we associate with, and it was hard. It was rough, but again, we're pushing through it. For those that believe there's a better place after this, absolutely, and it's always good to think that way. But anyway, so 2020, we've established it. It sucked, but learn from it and then push forward with it and get through it. For 2021, this past year I only uploaded like maybe 25 videos, something like that. I'm not really sure. I just started doing this year, really. Really hard anyway. I had a couple videos previous to that, and I don't think many people watched them, but that's okay. It was older stuff like the Cisco 3825, I think. So that's okay. That's fine. But anyway, pushing forward, I plan on continuing to do stuff. For you, for those that watch my videos, you know that I do a lot of open source stuff. I enjoy doing the open source stuff. For people that may not be able to afford the higher end stuff, through vendors that y'all very well know of. I enjoy doing the open source stuff so that I can provide a better, a more cost effective solution and still have some level of featurificness and security along with that. So heading in 2021, I want you guys to tell me what you would like to see that I can provide. I can walk through with you and show you how to do it or whatever. And then we have this guy. So I made another video about pursuing either the CISSP or the CCNP or the CYSA. Well, I had a couple people reach out to me about it, and so the Pentest Plus, I think it was pretty good. I may make a turnaround and do the CYSA as well, but for now, I'm gonna put a pause on that And then I went and did some research on the CISSP. There's a program that you can do if you don't have the amount of, I think it's 5 years minimum experience in 2 of the categories for security. I don't think I have quite that amount of time. For whatever reason, I haven't really gone back through, but I don't feel like I've made it that point yet. So I am gonna go for the CISSP probably in the second half of 2021. But for now, I'm gonna hit this guy, the CCNP. And for guys that didn't watch the other video I had, it was basically me admitting that I failed the CCNP switch 3 times, 3 times. So I'm gonna hit this guy really hard in the first 6 months. If I feel like I'm ready before 6 months, then I will hit it before that. But I'm gonna spend about the first month or 2 hitting all of it, give it a light overview, and then or maybe more than that, who knows. I'm still planning my study schedule for that. But anyway, so anybody out there that would like to study with me, by all means, I'm all for it. I'm going to generate a study plan. I'm going to use Boson, the exam simulator, and the net simulator, and we're going to see how that works. And then what else? Ooh, I think that's about all I wanted to touch on. But yeah, so anyway, guys, I hope y'all have a lot of feedback for me. I know. So here's something that makes me laugh a little bit. So I think that 100 subscribers is a lot. I was extremely happy when I saw that little subscriber tick go past 100. But I know there's people out there that have thousands of subscribers or hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Listen, guys, I'm going to be straightforward and honest with you. I'm not doing this for the subscribers or for the the likes or whatever. I'm doing this because I enjoy helping people out. I have my business that I do, my IT and a cybersecurity business, and I make, that's my main income. If y'all want to, if we get to that point on YouTube where people want to support me, then that's great, awesome, and I really appreciate it. But at the end of the day, the YouTube thing is not my main revenue. And it probably won't ever be my main revenue. This is simply a platform for me to share my knowledge and help people out with things, with open source, with if you have an issue configuring something, maybe I can make a video on how to configure it and then throw it up there or whatever. So just keep that in mind, guys. I'm not doing this for the fame or for the fortune or any of that jazz. I'm doing it simply to share my knowledge and to be of help or assistance to someone out there. So I wanted to make that absolutely known to everybody out there. But anyway, guys, so it is about 6:03, and I'm counting at 7:49 right now as far as minutes I've been talking. So anyway, guys, I'm not going to bore you anymore. Y'all have a great, happy New Year tonight. It's going to be Happy New Year 2021. So yeah, I'm going to spend the rest of this night with my family, and I hope that y'all get to do the same. So thank y'all very much. Subscribe to my channel, like it, and share it if you want to, and I really do appreciate it. Y'all have a good night. Thank you.